What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Joe with the Clean Marine Power Washing. Today we got part 2 of our paver ceiling. So we have about 2,800 square feet of pavers. If you watched part 1, you will see that we cleaned, power washed, used the surface cleaner, and we took care of most of the organics. Now we went to the mason yard before and we picked up just 10 bags of polymeric sand. Each bag covers about 100 square feet. We only got about 10 bags for 1,000. It's just a test. I just want to see how far a bag can actually take us at the ground. So I'll follow up with you at the job site, and when we get set up, we're gonna put the bags of sand on the ground, and I'm gonna show you guys what to do from there. Stand by. All right, we're at the job site. All right, so here's what we got working on here. Remember from part 1, if you didn't see part 1, what we did was we have all this property here, right? It's a big area. Now again, they have a lot of furniture, right? But it's a big property. So we did all this, we power washed all of this. All right, so now, again, I got 10 bags of polymeric sand. Each bag covers about 100 square feet. Now these joints right here, they're not too thick, and they're pretty thin. So I want to see how far we can get away with some of the sand. And I'm going to show you the techniques that we use. Now, rule number 1, make sure everything is dry. All right, this sand is very expensive. It's about $40 a bag. So make sure everything is dry before you touch anything. If it's supposed to rain that day, don't put the sand down. If there's any inclement weather in the area, cloud cover, whatever, don't put the sand down, right? Now I'm on Long Island. It says it's supposed to be clear for about 4 or 5 days. It's August 25th right now. So I got about 3 days of sun to put this down. So this is a huge job, big job, and it's gonna take me a long time. It's actually the end of the day. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. So I got about 2.5 hours, 3 hours of sun left. So we're gonna be working here. We're gonna knock out what we gotta do. First order of business though, I haven't been here in a day or two. So we're back now, but there's a lot of debris on the ground, right? So I'm gonna use my blower and we're gonna blow it all out. Step 1, we're gonna blow all the debris out of the joints, make sure nothing's on the ground, right? Step 2. Now we're gonna go around with a knife, and any organics that are left in the cracks, we have to get that out, okay? We don't wanna put any sand on top of any organics because that's still gonna grow, and we wanna do our best here, all right? So I'm gonna go around right now, and we're gonna look for any kind of debris or any kind of organics or anything that's grown in the last couple of days. And we're gonna kind of get a knife and we're gonna have to scrape it out. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. We're gonna visually inspect what the power wash you're gonna get. So we didn't hit this, unfortunately. So again, any organics, it's gotta come out. Step 3, how many tools you're gonna need for this? A couple push brooms. This is what we're using today. Gator Max Sand, G2 Intelligent Polymeric Sand for paver and natural stone joints up to 4 inches for overlay and non-overlay application, residential and commercial use. No dust, hassle-free, no blower, 1 watering. So rapid set technology, rain safe after 15 minutes, okay? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open up the bag, put a small pile here, and we'll use our brooms, and we're gonna slowly broom into every crack, every joint of the pavers. So all this sand pile you'll see in the video, we're gonna go just quickly, just very tedious. This is a very long job. It's a job, so we're gonna take care of it. I'm gonna show you guys the process. I'm gonna speed it up for you guys, put some music on, so enjoy. Alright, I'm gonna cut the bag open. I'm gonna start laying the sand down. Alright, so let's take the broom and we're gonna sweep. Alright, so I dumped a small pile. We're gonna see how much this fills in. Take our trusty broom and we're slowly just going to, nice and easy, all the sand until it fills every hole, every nook and cranny. Nice and easy, see? Now you're gonna have a lot of overlay on the ground. Take your broom. So all we're trying to do is fill these holes, all the cracks until they're filled, okay? Nice and easy. So as you can see, we're filling these up. Now we're gonna take the pile to the end there, we're gonna come back and do it the other side. Now every time you're going over the cracks, you want to come back over, keep brushing, because you're going to have a lot on the top. To avoid using the blower to blow it all out, you want to keep pushing, the sand out until all the cracks are filled, but you have a lot of extra. And remember, these bags are expensive, so to save the customer money, you want to just keep brushing, okay? Once the crack is filled, just keep brushing the sand, right? We're gonna put water in that pretty soon, right? Once the water goes in it, it seals like concrete. So you want just enough in that crack. You don't need it completely over top. Just keep brushing, nice and smooth, until every crack is filled. And as you can see here, right, most of those cracks are already filled. But we have a lot of extra over here in the corner. So let's just keep going. This is Christos, my son. He's helping me out today, teaching him how to do this as well. Alright, we're making some progress here. There are some joints that we're missing, so again, we gotta come back with the sand, fill it in. Nice and easy. This takes time. It's a long process. Be patient. Put some music in your ear. You know, do whatever you gotta do. It's gonna be a long process. This is a large house in a large area, so it's gonna take a couple hours. Alright, so far we've done here. Now you see a little extra sand on top. That's okay. We're using a literal sweeping broom, and this is why if you do this job, charge accordingly. Charge accordingly, okay? Look, I just told you, one bag of this stuff is $38. One bag, okay? You must charge probably double that for profit. So if you're putting one bag down, you want to charge $80, okay? I do have a video. I'm going to make it this weekend. I'm pricing. and how to deal with irate customers. I had a house the other day, I'll leave it for the video, but let's just say someone tried to scam me and tried to get one over on me, and he did everything in his book to curse me out, and it was not a good situation. Stand by for that video. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're running out of battery on the camera and running out of sunlight. And honestly, this is bothering me that all this stuff is out here. So what I'm gonna do is, this whole area is sanded up to about here. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get the hose and I'm going to mist this whole area. Now the directions say for 30 seconds or until the water starts beating on top. And within 15 minutes it should be sealed. My plan is I want to seal this. That way I can take all this stuff and put it on this side. That way we have nothing but pavers to work with and go forward with. So I'm gonna get the hose. Wet the area, I'm gonna take a blower. And then I am going to blow all this excess out. Remember, Joey, very gently. Not in, you want to have it out like this. That's how you seal it. All right, now I'm sealing it. Remember, this is polymeric sand, so the water is what seals it. Remember, we're just putting a light layer of water. Alright, so I just want to show you one bag, if spread out correctly, one bag knocked out everything that's wet. So this whole area here, everything over here, all this, right to about this fault line right here, right? That's one bag. All right, guys, if you can see me, this is day 2 of this project. All right, so I'm gonna pour some out. So again, real fast. So as we're doing this, like I said, you want to fill in everything so it's at least, a quarter deep inside the cracks. So again, there's no sand here in this crack right here. So very fast. We take this, our sand, and very easily and efficiently, we're gonna sweep it right into the hole, right? And you're gonna sweep it. Now, if your pavers are done correctly, there should be enough space for you to just easily wipe the sand right out, okay? And like that, look, filled. Not filled, filled. All right, so the technique I'm using right now for such a large area to fill with the sand, okay? So what's working for me right now is I'm framing the outside edge with some sand. I'm using the push broom and I'm pushing it to do the siding here, the framing. So I got the pile right there. And then I pour a line of sand across. Now remember, we already did this part right here. Okay? Pour a line of sand, and then one by one, you're just gonna push it forward to a line, push it forward, push it forward, push it all forward. Basically with the size of the broom. So up, up, up like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so basically, like I said before, we have our line, right? And then we pour just enough sand, right? Don't be cheap with it, just put it down. I got a lot of walkway to do. I'll show you what I have to do left. So, I'm up here. I got all that done in about an hour, so we're moving. So I got my line here of sand. I'm gonna show you how the technique, right? We gotta move the grill, all the stuff out of here, and then we gotta go up that way, and then do the driveway. So, I've only gone through 3 bags, so we're making progress here. All right, so here we go, okay? So again, we got our line here. Let's take our broom. Little technique I picked up in the Marine Corps. And if you guys are Marines out there, you wanna know what I'm talking about. A lot of field days, a lot of sweeping, a lot of mopping, picking up rocks, picking up trash. There's nothing going on, but you know, Semper Fi to my fellow Marines, rah. All right, so again, back to what we're doing. We're just sweeping the sand into all of the cracks of the pavers until we make our new line, and I go back. Now this is how I feel to be very efficient and fast moving. So again, this works for me, might not work for you, but this is a large area. But I'm actually going very quickly with a one-man crew. That's me. Okay, right back to my line. Now as I'm sweeping, I'm also checking for any green, any organic growth coming through the cracks. If we do, pull out our knife and then just scrape it out, okay? So again, sweeping in the cracks, little by little, boom, to our line. Again. So what I do, I just keep pushing the sand, push, push, push. All right. Don't worry if there's excess sand that you left behind. That's why you use your blower, okay? And there we go. Look, now I'm at my new line. All right. So I mean, that's the majority of the job. I mean, again, when you do pavers, you're gonna see a lot of this. A lot of uneven, okay? Do your best to just put the sand in there. The sand will act like a sealant, like you can see here, right? And once you put the water in it, what happens is that basically it expands like concrete, and it is concrete. Like I'll show you from yesterday. You put water on this, and again, look, see? That is solid. That's concrete right there. See? That's the sand. This is the polymetric, right? That's sealed. Nothing's coming through that. So, all right. So I'm gonna keep moving, and then when I get towards the end of the driveway, we'll wrap the video up. Okay? But I hope this makes sense. I hope my information was good and you guys learned something from this. Listen, we just hit 100 subscribers, and I'm very grateful for the guys who are watching. I honestly didn't even think I was gonna get 10, and this is the video number 12, I think, that we're making right here. But again, I couldn't have made this happen without you guys. Just you guys watching motivates me enough to make more content. The season has about 1 month left. So again, stand by. I got a video coming up on my pricing and how to deal with irate customers, because I've had a few already, and as a rookie power washer, to learn how to deal with that, you know, we're gonna have a TED talk on that one. And number 2, I'm in Long Island, New York, so power washing, the season ends literally by like October 1st or November 1st. There's a fine point in the middle there, because remember, you can't use water to power wash houses because everything starts getting cold and freezing, and it's just not tolerable, and people don't want it. So I got a few side hustles I'm gonna do in this winter and fall, and we're gonna talk about that as well as my first year in business, how I'm gonna maintain that, because again, I'm going on this full time, guys. I retired from my job, you know, I did 20 years in the city. So now I'm full time doing this. So we gotta find ways to make money all year round. That includes gutter cleaning is huge, because pretty much most of these leaves are gonna start shedding. If you live on Long Island, you know what I'm talking about. There's leaves everywhere, and it just never stops, and they all get in the gutters. So we're gonna add that to a service. But all right, guys, just gonna wrap up the video. I'm just gonna show you the final result. So we just put the water down. It's drying. It's like 15 minutes and it dries very quick. Get the sun going down. Beautiful sunset. So I said this is all wet, but this is a very long job. Very big job for one person, but hey, it's a job, people, and that's why we do this, because we love doing it. And then yeah, so look, all complete. That's all the furniture that's got to go back in place. They said they will handle that. That's okay in my book. But all right, guys, thank you for watching. If you like what you saw today, please, from the kindness of your heart, if you can like, comment, or subscribe, that would mean a lot to me. Like I said, I'm trying to grow a power washing community, and where we can all get together and discuss beginning and failures and how to be better at being a power washing company or any other business that you want to start. There's many businesses, you know. I'm welcome to everybody. So, but appreciate you.